What's up, guys? It's your boy Rui, and today I'm joining with the one and only Faris. And we're gonna be this is our channel that we just decided to create. It's like gonna be a podcast type of thing, so we're gonna discuss things that we are passionate about. So today we're gonna be talking about the UFC. Now, obviously, me and Faris love the UFC. So let's start. Shit, because there's a lot of things that I don't know about Faris in regards of what he likes and what he hates, but I know that he does watch it. So let me see. Who is your GOAT? Who is your GOAT of MMA? Who do you like?
Oh, you gotta know this, bro. Why not? You gotta know this. It's John Jones, bro. The
Yeah,
only
I
real.
was about to say shit. John Jones, no cap. See, why not Khabib?
Beat, bro. I like him. He's dominant and stuff, but John Jones, just what he did in that weight division for a long time is uncomparable, bro. He beat the top guys for probably 5, 6 years straight. Just like
Hey, but no, the thing is, I do agree with you. But like Khabib, the way he dominates people is just insane. Like once he gets a hold of you, you're not doing anything. It's done.
yeah,
So,
bro. But the resume doesn't add up though. The
bro,
resume doesn't add up to John Jones' resume. It's just too long, too full of big names to like. Have.
you see that's kind of fair. But would you say that like he's not as dominant as Khabib at least? You got to say that.
I would agree.
What
Khabib
about
is the most dominant
yeah?
fighter. Yes.
He really is. But what about, let's say, I forgot to mention GSP or Anderson Silva. What do you think about those guys?
I mean, they're great fighters. I just feel like they fought in a time period where the fighters were good, just not as good as and
I
technical as they
agree.
are.
That's a good point you bring up because like Anderson Silva in his prime was insane, bro. Like that dude was crazy. But like you said, it's different now. Do you think do you think GSP would beat Khabib? I don't think so.
Just, I don't think so either.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't think
think so.
so. I think Khabib
He's
would
a different breed, man. He's a different breed.
100%, 100%. I'm glad you agree with me on that. But do you, or not? Speaking of Alexander Volkanovski, we cannot not bring his name into the GOAT topic now, like because he's insane, bro. Not a lot of people be talking about Alex Volkanovski,
He,
but that dude is insane.
he there's this thing going on at that division where he's the number one. He's clearly number one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
Max is clearly number two, but every time Max tries to fight for that number one, he always loses because
You're right.
he's just too good.
And it's as fucked up as it sounds, and like even as I really love Max, but what you're saying is nothing but facts. It's true.
Yeah.
Alex is the number one, and Max is number two. Like and even though there was like a controversial decision between them in one in the fight, the one of the I can't remember
Yeah.
if it was one or two, but
I think second.
yeah, I think it was the second. But in the last one, it really clearly showed who was the superior one. Like you
Yeah.
got to be honest, it
I
was
think the thing is Volkanovski just getting better and better and better. I think Max just like he's
yeah, yeah,
kind of at the point
yeah,
where it's just,
100%. That's a good take that you say that, bro. Cause like Volkanovski always makes the right adjustments and comes back, bro. Amazing, amazing. Do you think he has what it takes to like replace John Jones as the GOAT in discussions? Like eventually, like let's say give him 10 more years of activity. Do you think in 10 years time, me and you are gonna be sitting with our kids and be like, you see, Alex Volkanovski was the best to ever do it in MMA?
I think that is a possibility, but there's this thing like for me personally where I feel like big dudes have more of like you know a right to that claim as the
Oh,
GOAT. Like I don't think there'll ever be like someone in those lower divisions considered the GOAT for
right.
like people just don't like that.
And there's
Like they,
always there's what's his name, Demetrius Johnson. No one talks about him, bro. But he's good.
he is good. It's just
He's like the black sheep of the UFC, but he's good. He's really good, bro. He's phenomenal. The shit he's so well rounded. He can do anything. He's insane to watch. Henry Cejudo's good too, but I
I
don't
don't
think
like
Henry Cejudo's pound for pound material.
I don't like him.
Nah,
I
see, I
didn't
don't
like
blame
him.
you.
He was fighting,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
like
yeah.
him.
I see why you say that. See, I can't blame you when you say that. To be honest, like that's justified. That's justified. I can't blame you. But what's it called? All right, so what about we talked about Alex Volkanovski. He could become, like you said, pound for pound if he stayed active. But like you said, it's more of like the big guys that lay claim to that.